Yo, people.
Now, before I sing, I want to talk about my favorite Bible story, and that's the prodigal son. And the reason it's my favorite is because it's the only story in the Bible where it portrays God running. And I know you've all been in a place where you called on God, you wanted him to run toward you, right? The lesson in the story is about grace. But I want to compare justice, mercy, and grace. We all know what the prodigal son did. Took all the money that was coming to him and wasted it. All his money was gone. He was eating what was left over in the pig trough. Imagine how he smelled, how he looked. He was in dire straits, desperate. All he could do was go home. He decided it was worth a chance. What would have happened if the father had used justice? The conversation would have been like this. I told you. You don't pay any attention to me. You got what you deserved. You need to get out of my sight. There's no room for you here. That would have been justice. What if the father had used mercy? Well, I really am disappointed in you, son. I hope you've learned your lesson. I guess we have been kind of short-handed, and so you can come back and sleep in the field hand house. At least that'll save you from dying. That would have been mercy. But we all know that the father used grace. He was watching the road. And he continued to do that every day after his son left. He saw his son struggling to walk up the road, and he ran and he ran. He didn't care what he was doing. He didn't care what he smelled like. My son, who was lost, is found. There was not just happiness. There was a celebration. Not just food, but a feast. Not just some clean clothes, but a robe. Grace, not judgment. Grace, not condemnation. Grace, not earned. Grace, our unimaginable, amazing grace from God our Father. And one more thing. What would have happened if the prodigal son had got to his brother before he got to his father? And what happens if people get to us before they get to God?
She's so cool.
Justice, mercy,
I'm a minister.
or grace. And that's why God's grace is so amazing.
No, she's wonderful.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound